Ep3 back, and today we've got another Merry Monday. And I'm a little excited about the week starting because this week we're supposed to be getting the update 7.0 with the various buffs, the nerfs, the reworking of the missile tank, thankfully, which took wargaming long enough. And if you want a little bit more detail, I'll leave a link in the description for Merry Monday episode 2 of last week, where I go more in depth into what wargaming is planning on nerfing, planning on buffing. Because if you ask me, a lot of the things they are changing are for the better of Blitz, and personally I can't wait to use the visual impact, or whatever it's called, that allows us to see where the shot came in. It'll leave a little mark, like a little penetration mark. It's a lot like PC, so if you are wondering what I'm talking about, just go watch a PC replay and wait till the tank gets penetrated, and you'll see there is a little mark that shows you exactly where he penetrated you, how he penetrated you from whatever angle. But unfortunately, unlike PC, Blitz doesn't have the whole he shot you with APCR, heat, etc. So what they did was they changed the look to each and every shell's individual impact mark, if that makes any sense. So heat has its own unique little hole. AP has its little unique impact hole, and so does high explosive, I think, or Hesh. I think every single shell has a different impact animation. Again, that's in the previous Merry Mondays video, and in the description below I'll probably put something down there so you guys get a better understanding. Well, now this is the part where I talk about something. I guess I'll talk about one thing that's come up quite recently, like way recent than the other things I was thinking about talking about. For whatever reason, I think Pantoful and Blitz, another YouTuber, had an issue with giveaway. I'm not sure how you managed that, but long story short, Pantoful wanted to give tanks away, and he has every right to do that. The problem is, for most people, he gave it away to his mods and moderators. So people that moderate his channel, those are the ones that are getting the tanks. And so I don't think he meant to come out and say, I'm giving away tanks and you could possibly win a tank, and then give it to his mods. I think his intentions were to give it to his mods, and I think many people took it as if he was giving tanks away, and he just rigged it for his people, for his moderators, which, in a sense, he kind of did. I mean, he kind of did. Not to be poking the bush with the stick, but you know, it kind of is, and it's not like a bad thing. Wargaming didn't come out and say you can't do that. It's a giveaway. I mean, you're giving the tank away. Doesn't matter who gets it. You know, the tank's been given away. That's the objective, right? And so I think many people just were thrown off and had a little bit of like some suspect feelings, thinking maybe this guy is trying to trick us, when in reality he was just trying to treat his moderators. So yeah, I don't know. Many people like immediately think he should have just said, I'm giving tanks away, and then given it to his moderators, which is true. I think he should have just done that, because man, the comments, I mean, he got a lot of hate, but I'm sure that many people, after seeing the Meadsy video, got a little bit more context, a little bit more closure, so they're not super upset. I guess people are still going to be upset because they were a little bit misleaded, but I mean, it's just a giveaway. And besides, the tanks you are getting they were reasonably great, but I think you should just go out and buy them yourselves. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You can't get mad at a guy giving away tanks to different people except you. That just doesn't make sense. I don't know. The argument is that he shouldn't have announced it the way he did. But, I mean, unless you have connection with this giveaway, like ratings, like unless you were talking to Pentafilm but saying, hey, I got good ratings, you should totally give me a chance in the giveaway. I don't see why many people are so upset. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple of things here. Like, I'm taking some things out of context. So, if I am, please forgive me, but again, I just watched the video. I just listened to Midi's video. I looked at his response to the video of his giveaway, the comments, him responding to his comments. And if you'd like to get a little bit more context as well, I'll probably throw all the information, all the links, all the videos relating to that. So a lot of what I'm saying isn't confusing most of you, and it's all in the description. But anyway, what I really wanted to discuss today, which may be a little bit sensitive for some people because, well, sometimes news hurts the mind, hurts the soul. It could be damaging. But I thought I should address this, not because of my opinion, not my opinion, not because of my emotion or connection to this incident, but because I think it's a lot bigger than just being an American and having to deal with this every day, having to see this every other day, having to see this every other year, and that is the George Floyd incident. And to sum that up for those that have been living under a rock, on May 25th, 2020, an African-American man who went by the name of George Floyd died in Powder Horn community, Minneapolis in Minnesota. Now again, for parents in the room, if you do have a child who does happen to come across this video, the next bit of details will be very, very graphic. Sum up the incident, George was in custody and was ready to be driven out to the station. And before that, he was put face first into the ground and quite literally choked to death. The officer who had him on the ground had his knee on his neck and suffocated him, and he died. But that sparked a lot of riots. It sparked a lot of protesters, and a lot of people are very, very, very upset because Trump's response, and I hate to have to bring up politics in my videos, but unfortunately that's the kind of world I live in, or the country I live in for that matter. But Trump's response did not really fit the public's ideal sort of presidential response to the whole situation, if you even call it a presidential response, because he tweeted it out, a whole bunch of different things. But his official response was to bring the National Guard to deal with protesters. And as of now, probably, I'd say near millions, maybe not even millions, maybe I'm thinking too high, but lots of people are protesting. And I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention who's watching this, because if you are involved in George Floyd's protesting, you are, supporting the movement, please be careful. Very, very careful, please, because a lot of authority figures are not taking into consideration that people are out here protesting. They're not out here rioting. So some people are getting the shit under the stick because the authorities are abusing them. And that doesn't necessarily mean every single protest is getting backlash. I'm just addressing the ones that have been. And I really wish, if you are out there involved in the protests, involved in the movements, supporting, which I hope you are, supporting them, please be careful, because again, we don't need anyone else dying, we don't need anyone else hurt, and if anything, we all need to take this as a lesson, a learning point in America's history, those of you that are indeed American. I hate to bring the end of this video on a little bit of a sad note, because, well, no one really likes talking about protests and riots and someone who's died in a MMO tank shooting game for kids and for adults. So I just wanted to make it clear. I just also wanted to ensure the safety of others. Even so, I'm not really helping people, but I'm at least just trying to get people to know that I do care about others' safety. Of course, my subscribers' safety. I mean, my lord, who doesn't? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If the video was entertaining, I hope it was. I'm sorry I had to talk so much about this topic, but it concerned me too much. But if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. Comment down below what you'd like to see next. That'd be reviews. And do check out my Discord server. Got a lot of cool things, a lot of good people, a lot of good staff. And you'll probably enjoy it if you just come, stop by, say hi, and enjoy the lounge. Anyway, guys, see you. Peace.
Gotta take that playback off like yo. Hey. I'm out of there. I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm hot now. I'm on. Said I wouldn't be shit, they was wrong. I'm out of there. I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm hot now. I'm on. Said I wouldn't be shit, they was wrong. Mo, I been had sauce, truffle. I been in my bag, duffel. Bitch, I'm a dog, muzzle. Always had to get it off the muscle. A nigga stay